What's up, guys? This is the New Year's episode of the Naked Batman Show, and I'm just going to go over some of the comics that stuck with me and some that were really terrible. So, hold on just a second. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to start off with the ones that were just incredibly awful to me this year. And there was two of them that just stuck out like sore thumbs. It was these two right over here. Amazing Spider-Man number 700 and Batman number 12. I thought Batman number 12 was going to be the worst comic for the year, but Amazing Spider-Man has really trumped it. So, them two, if you read them, you know what I'm talking about. Just really travesties. So, okay, moving on. Sorry about the little thing. It's my headphone wire. So, sorry about that. Now this, it's been one of my most favorite series, Batman. Hence the name, The Naked Batman Show. Me and my buddies, we all like Batman. So, the issues that really stuck out with me, I didn't pull number 15. I just forgot to grab it. But so far it's been 13 through 15. This is 14. 15, I left it in the box. Sorry. But Death of the Family has been such a good story arc. Just really sick, twisted Joker story. Probably one of the best, honestly. Scott Snyder has just been doing a phenomenal job. So, definitely really good. Batman number 0, really good comic. And then I went ahead and pulled the ones from last year, just because. But this 11-issue series, The Court of Owls, if you have not read it, please go pick it up. Just one of the best Batman story arcs of all time. I think this one's going to be a classic, honestly. Just impeccable, really. I mean, it's dang near perfect. So, yeah, one of the best things I've read. I mean, it started in August of last year. Well, technically it's August of 2011. It wouldn't be last year because it's now 2013. But, August of 2011 was, during the relaunch of DC's New 52. And about issue 6 was when it was January of 2012. So it's a really good series, 11 parts, and just perfection all the way through. So yes, one of my most favorites. And now I'm pretty sure this came out in January. I was sitting there debating with myself. I was like, well, I think it came out in around March or so of 2012. I was like, I hope it didn't come out in 2011. But either way, this has been one of the really good Carnage series. Just really twisted. Just, if you like Carnage, if you like Spider-Man, really, really good story. Really messed up. Just perfect. Okay. Yeah, and these are just, these are all the ones that just stuck out to me. Like, these are that's pretty well the whole Batman series right there. It's just, that's been my favorite. But now I'm just going to start pretty well pulling single issues that are just really stuck out to me. Number 692, the 50th anniversary edition of Spider-Man. Just good issue. Just really well done. Really liked it. Now, I couldn't, my buddy's borrowing my X-Men number 1. I would have pulled that one, but this, just to represent the series, because I really don't have all the issues yet. But, yeah, all new X-Men, really good series. Just the fact that they brought back the old X-Men team to face down Cyclops, just cool idea. Just really cool. So, yeah, all new X-Men, really good. Incredible Hulk, same thing. Mark Waid, writer of Daredevil. Just really, I mean, if you see my reviews over this stuff, it's, I love Mark Waid. I love Daredevil. I love Hulk. So, just really good series. Captain America number 1. I really enjoyed the writing. I'm not going to read the series, but man, I enjoyed the number 1. Also, I didn't grab it, but Iron Man number 1, also very, very good. Very, very, I didn't like the art, but and a lot of people diss the storyline, but I thought the storyline was really good. I mean, really good writing, I thought. But, that's just me. And like I say, another buddy of mine's borrowing Avengers #1, so I just grabbed this one. But yeah, the 2 Avengers issues, really, really good so far. Just can't wait to see what's coming out next. Another good series, it was a 4-parter, was Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. Just absolutely one of the most insane Deadpool stories. I mean, just look at that right there. Not for kids. I mean, it was just, I don't know. I mean, just the writing was good, the story was cool, and it was just Deadpool at his craziest. I loved it. And this, I just grabbed pretty well all the Daredevil issues of the year. I mean, coming out of the Omega Drive storyline, where this is where he's trapped in Latveria in Doctor Doom's country. That was a really good story. And then going into the stuff about the Coyote. All these are about Coyote. And those have been really good. Just, oh man, love Mark Waid's writing. Just really brought back the series, I think. Because, I mean, after Shadowland and all that stuff, it was like, how is Daredevil ever going to recover from this? But, man, he's just done a good job. And the Deadpool series, the new Deadpool series, just love it. I mean, just the great adolescent antics of, Deadpool. So, I mean, it's just pretty well, I thought it wasn't going to be as good as Daniel Way's run, but there's some things this is lacking, but it makes up for it in a lot of other ways, so really I've enjoyed it. And this came out a while ago, but this was a new reprinting, and I snagged it, and I hadn't read this before, the Thanos Quest. I really, really like this. I really like anything to do with Thanos after I read this. And especially since in the new Avengers movie, Thanos is going to be the main, is going to be the villain. Anybody, I mean, you can still pick this up, at least, in the comic shop where I'm at, Shannon's Cards and Comics. You can still get this, so I mean, like, anybody who's, looking for, anything to do with the new Avengers movie, this is pretty well the backstory of Thanos. I'm sorry, I keep showing you the author, the writers. I'm just sitting here absentmindedly doing that. It's a really cool cover, but, it's not the original cover, but, the thing is, this is just how he got this thing called the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's pretty well just, how he gets to the powerful state that he, just kind of who he is. He serves death, and he is basically just, he goes and destroys these, I think is it 8? I can't remember. 8, 7, something like that. These beings, and takes their infinity gems, and he puts them onto this gauntlet, and he becomes like even more powerful than he was, which he started off pretty dang powerful. So it gives you just a backstory of the guy that's going to be in the new Avengers movie. So if you like the Avengers movie, you're going to want to see the next one, definitely read this, because it's just a good comic just by itself. And here's some of the graphic novels I read this year. So a lot of them came out before, this year. I mean, some of them came out 20 years ago, but 30 years ago. But, this is just the stuff that I got around to reading this year that stuck out to me. It was Daredevil Reborn. This was after the Shadowland stuff and before Mark Waid's run. So it was kind of in between. Really good. I really enjoyed it. And a lot of people didn't like this, but I liked it. Joe Quesada's father, Daredevil. Yeah, it wasn't spectacular, but there's something about it. It just stuck with me. I liked it. Of course, Death in the Family. Yes, I know, it's a shame. This is the first time I've read it. And Nightfall. Really, 3 big old fat volumes like that. I mean, just great writing. Just the mass of it is what's cool. I mean, and Death of the Family is pretty thick too. So that's just the stuff that I've enjoyed this year, and hope you liked it. Hope it was helpful. I mean, all this stuff has just been overwhelmingly cool. So thanks again, guys, and Happy New Year.